I've been designing crochet patterns for over 5 years, but today I'm doing something totally different. I'm letting AI design with me. I gave AI a challenge and we came up with a totally new crochet pattern together. Will it be brilliant or will it be a total mess? AI tool I am using for today's video is Chat GPT. Now this is not sponsored or affiliated in any way. I just wanted to see if Chat GPT could come up with a decent amigurumi. I typed in a couple of prompts for Chat GPT. We had a little conversation, it threw some images at me and I settled on one that wasn't too cursed because this was the first one to make an amigurumi from. And then all I needed to do is set about designing from the image Chat GPT provided me. So here's what I came up with.
So what exactly am I doing here? Am I designing this piece as in I'm making the pattern, or am I copying an image, therefore it's not mine? I think AI really sort of gets down to those nitty-gritty questions. There's quite a few I want to ask you guys. The first one, can AI replace human creativity? Is it taking over the design space or the art space? Personally, I think no. It can, generate some really nice images, but if I asked AI to reproduce this pattern, which is quite a good idea, might do that, then I can guarantee it wouldn't be as comprehensive, just because designing these things, you think about everything, you think about exactly how many stitches, the maths, is that slip stitch going to work there? Do I need to put it somewhere else? How many shells do I need for my shell stitch? It's all of those sort of things that as the human brain, because we pay that attention to detail, we have that ability to sort of be like, right, I need to put this there and that's going to work. But let me know in the comments, let me know what you think about what AI is doing for the future of the art space and crochet specifically. I have to say, working from an image like this, I really enjoyed it. I wanted the idea. I'm crap at drawing. Well, I'm not crap at drawing, but I couldn't come up with something as good as this in a drawn form. A lot of my designs come from in my head, so I really have the ability to sort of be like, right, I want to make a little sea turtle and it's going to have 2 flippers at the front that are smaller than the 2 at the back. I know exactly what it's going to look like in my head. Translating that to paper or anything else just ain't going to fly, so I just generally tend not to design from a sketch. I just go for it. So it's those sort of things that I've designed this from a sketch. It's not going to look 100% like the AI on the page. Another sort of question is, who owns the design? It's kind of an ethical nightmare, really. Who owns it? Do I own it because I made the crochet pattern, or do Chat GPT own it because they came up with the image? Again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Halfway through this, the only thing that sort of really stumped me were the tentacles. So I've got a head here. It's got those nice shell stitches on. I knew they weren't going to lie flat. I can show you them here flat, but they ain't going to lie flat, and I'm not going to waste my energy on it. But the thing that really stumped me were the tentacles. Now, I've made tons and tons of jellyfish like this, but the tentacles in the image had a certain look. They lay in a certain way. So I knew when I was putting the base on that I had to have a certain amount because I counted on the picture, and they had to each lie under each one of these shell stitches here. So that was the other sort of thing, the AI design versus the practicality of what you're going to crochet. I will say, when I was designing this pattern from the image, yes, it's not 100% accurate, but I actually felt like a bit of a badass because I could replicate something from an AI generated image. Even if I wasn't going to do this for any other reason than, are my crochet skills good enough to replicate this design? And I have to say, it gave me a little bit of joy in the fact that 1, it didn't beat me, and 2, I actually think it turned out pretty cute. Still not 100% sure about the eyes that are coming up later, but you can pass your own judgment on that. AI can save us a lot of time. It can generate a ton of cute ideas in seconds, but it doesn't understand things like yarn thickness, stitch tension, the tiny details, are they even possible, etc. But then I also wonder, if you had that in-depth conversation with the AI, would they start to sort of get exactly what we were going for? Who knows? The ears, I just use a basic bog standard ear for pretty much everything. It is literally 6 double crochet in the magic ring, double crochet increase 3 times, 2 double crochet increase 3 times, and then just keep going until you've got it as big as you want it, and then work a couple of rounds. I generally tend to have a set formula for things like ears, muzzles, feet, just because when you are designing it makes it that little bit easier. So this is one of my set formula ears that I just knew would work as cat ears. And to be honest, they actually came out quite cute and perfect sizing, if I do say so myself. So I'm going to roll with these cat ears. I'm going to make another one, and then we need to get on to the face and the tentacles. I bought these super cute safety eyes from Temu. They will be displayed and portrayed in my next Temu video, but I just loved the shimmery backs on them. It's still the whites, I just don't know if I can get on board with, but we will see how they turn out when this plushie is finished. I will say they were a freaking nightmare to get the backs on. However, I do really like the eyes, so yeah, I'm glad I went with them. I'm just not sure about the whites. And now we came to the tentacles. You can see I left these until last because I just couldn't work out how they drooped in the image and how thick I wanted them to be. So I figured out the stitch count for getting each of them underneath each of the shell stitches, but I just couldn't figure out how thick I wanted them to be, because that's the other thing with AI. One, it doesn't care about what kind of yarn weight you're working with. Two, it doesn't care about if the stitch they've used is actually a stitch or not. And then you have all the other random things like, oh, that tentacle can defy gravity and that one's longer than that one, but they've both got the exact same stitch count. I'm not kidding you, I have literally delved into this image that I am working from with a freaking fine-tooth comb. If I haven't used a magnifying glass on it yet, I don't know why. It just made me go a little bit cuckoo bananas at times. But that said, also didn't take me that long because I'd already got the image that I was working from, so I'd sort of eliminated all of that preliminary design work and was just going straight in with the yarn and hoops, which is my fave bit. So it's pro and con city over here in AI land, and I am at the heart of the debate. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on AI? I don't care if they're good or bad. I just want to sort of have this conversation with you guys. What is going through your heads about AI? Do you even really care about it? Is this just a good idea? Do you think we can get some cute plushies from it? Stay tuned for the final reveal, because I'm not blowing my own horn, but oh God, I hope you think it's good. I think I did a pretty good job of it. What I'm going to do is I am going to finish off. This is going to be your last little sneaky peek at what I have come up with. I'm going to finish these tentacles and stuff that bad boy, and then I am going to let you guys see exactly what we have as the end result.
Now I know you'll want to see the finished result, and I can finally reveal to you our AI designed plushie. Yes, this is our cute little Jellycat, not to be confused with the actual Jellycats. I just didn't know what else to call her or him. As you can see, I have changed up a few things from the original design. For one, the eyes are definitely different. The reason for that being, one, I got these cute eyes and I wanted to test them out in a plushie. They will be in the next Temu video. And two, I didn't want the whole thing to be completely, this is what AI did, so this is what I'm going to do. So it's that whole kind of handmade versus AI, our human brain interpretation of the image on the screen. I'd say I was pretty close, but let me know in the comments what you think. We've got all of the facial features on. We have our lovely little tentacles as well. The thing is about this, there had to be a lot of human creativity to kick in and adjust the picture so that it actually fit in the real world. Such as the face looking really, really realistic. I mean, I know I ain't going to achieve that anyway, regardless of whether I was the world's best crocheter or not. It's all those little things. If you really look deep and close into an AI crochet image, you will see that there are certain things AI can do that the human brain and hooks and yarn just can't. I do think there are a lot of great ideas for AI. For instance, I am going to pop this on my next AI Names My Amigurumi challenge, which I do a reel series on Instagram. AI can also generate a load of cute ideas, like give it a snap, give it a few questions or animals that you want to come up with, and it can generate you a few ideas. I think there are uses for it that isn't in the realms of, one, stealing someone's design, and two, giving someone something that's completely out of the realms of what they're going to get. For instance, the crocheters that use an AI generated image for a crochet pattern. Let me know in the comments. One, should I do this again? Do you want to see a bit of a wilder design? Two, would you do this? Would you use AI to come up with your designs? Or do you think it's a little bit of a cop-out? And finally, number three, would you buy a plushie that's been designed with AI or a pattern that makes the plushie that's been designed with AI? Let me know those things in the comments.
Typically the audio's dropped out in the last 10 seconds. New videos go up every Sunday and Wednesday. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.